Hi, everyone. This week, we're going to talk about the best ways to show change over time. Your book overviews a variety of infographic options for showing how data changes over time. The first is a line chart. In Tableau, we can create a line chart by assigning a time range to columns and a continuous variable to rows. We can also break our line chart into multiple lines by assigning a categorical variable to color. A second option is an area chart. An area chart is a combination of a line chart and a pie chart. Area charts overcome the limitations of pie charts because they don't have tight angles that the viewer must discern the size between. In Tableau, again, you create an area chart by assigning a time variable to columns, a continuous variable to rows, and a categorical variable to color. You can just as easily make a line or area chart with the exact same setup, and Show Me will let you choose between the two. A third option is a waterfall chart. Waterfall charts can't be built in Tableau, and they're something that I see fewer and fewer of in the workplace. But you can see lots of examples of them in your book and online if you simply search for waterfall charts. The idea behind a waterfall chart is to show a process on the x-axis. So instead of equidistance between each time point on the x-axis, instead it's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and showing the time difference that exists at each step. If you want to build a waterfall chart, your best option is to do this in Microsoft Excel, and you would create boxes that are the same color as your background in order to hide the lower parts of your bar chart. The last option your book talks about is what they call a dumbbell chart. I often hear this called a dot chart. I like the idea of dumbbell chart, though, because that separates this idea from scatter plots. To create a dot or a dumbbell chart, again, you would have time in columns, a continuous variable in rows, and color assigned to your product. And you would use your Show Me chart to select a Gantt view. These type of charts work best if you're only comparing two different categories. Here with the data we've been using on paper product sales, you see that the dots begin to overlap one another. And that's not what you want. Personally, I find that line charts and area charts are much cleaner ways to show the exact same data type, but you can build these dots and dumbbell types of visualizations in Tableau if you'd like. If you recall back to the beginning of the semester, we watched a TED Talk by Hans Rosling on the best data visualization you've ever seen. In the years since giving that TED Talk, Dr. Rosling has actually created an interactive dashboard so that you can go in and play with his data yourself. You'll notice that on the X and Y axes, there are drop-down menus. Rosling does something unique in that he allows you to scroll through changes in time interactively with his dashboards. He's created a new interactive type of data visualization that can be used to examine a variety of variables. This week, I'd like you to take some time to play with this Gapminder tool and look how Rosling visualizes change over time. As you work, please be sure to let me know if you have any questions.